There's all kinds of reasons why you can't face some of these things that are inside of you. People are ashamed. People imagine what the other will think if they were to disclose something, and they'd be rejected or scorned or humiliated in some way. But in therapy, people begin to learn that the kinds of things they worry about are the sort of things that everybody worries about. They're not so different. It's like welcome to the human race sort of feeling. One of the great paradoxes of life is that self-awareness breeds anxiety. Fusion eradicates anxiety in a radical fashion by eliminating self-awareness. The person who's fallen in love and enters a blissful state of merger is not self-reflective. Because the questioning, lonely I can dissolve in the we. Thus one sheds anxiety but loses oneself. Death is a powerful force in the life of every single one of us, and whether we know it or not, it's having an amazing influence on how we live. And the same thing is true for the existential concern of isolation. There are some people who may never have come to terms with the existential concerns around isolation, and therefore use relationships almost as a shield. It's not a caring for the other, it's using others as a shield against loneliness. Kant was the philosopher who brought this very much to my mind. There's a unique world that each of us inhabit because no one has had the exact same experiences as you have had. No matter how close we try to relate to another person, there's something, some space that can never be bridged. I don't think we can really eradicate the fear of death. As a therapist, what I can work with is ways of overcoming the terror of death. Then one of those ways is, what is there to fear if there'll be no consciousness? Death terror seems to defy our scientific views on things, or anything that we can reason through. It seems so obvious to me that consciousness is a function of mind and the activity of our brains. And when the brain ceases to function, our mind ceases to function. It feels like a wonderful thing if we think of a heaven or an afterlife in which all our desires will be met in perpetuity. But to me, it's a fairy tale. Wishing doesn't make it so. You look back on your life, and what regrets do you have for the way that you've lived so far? If you have a feeling that you've done what you wanted to do in life, I think the idea of death comes much more easily for you.